Welcome to the Hamsi Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Wednesday, June 13, 2012. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq advanced decline differential basically were flat for the day. They ended up both negative, but near the open. We went up, tested the positive territory, and then sold off with the market. The New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at negative 1,339 and the Nasdaq closed at negative 996. There were 14 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 12 new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. For the volatility, there were 300,000 contracts traded on the VIX today and 46 million in total premiums paid. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio, we saw a bearish reading on June with 0.36 and it had 43% of the total premiums paid. Again, we saw it coming up as the market rallied, and again we sold off pretty much hard on the market close. That's what we saw on the dollar-weighted put-call ratio today. Okay, here we have the daily chart for SPX. As you can see here, we're down 0.7% for the day. Pretty much doing nothing for the last couple of days. As you can see here, we were up this day, down this day, up this day, down this day, up this day, down today. So we're 6 days that we have done pretty much nothing, up and down on the market. Looks like some consolidation here on the around this level. Maybe looking for some economic data. Today nothing happened. We tested the lows and then sold off, but pretty much stayed range bound throughout the day. Nothing was happening. Now we're gonna look at the SPY 30-minute chart and the intraday action of what happened today. Look better at the 5-minute chart to have a better look at it. We started in the morning, looks like we were selling off. We sold off pretty fast and then bounced back. Went back, make a couple of highs. Then ease off basically on a channel. We could not break two lower lows. Made a new high. That was it for the highs. Tried here, failed. After this failed, we did break. Again, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2 channel, negative 1, negative 2 channel, negative 1, negative 2 channel, selling off throughout the day, broke the channel here, and then we closed up basically short covering basis, still down for the day. So you can see it wasn't good action here for the SPY, selling off into the close, basically people closing their short day positions into the close. Nobody wants to be position for a longer term because we're not going anywhere right now. If we look at the VIX chart, let's look at GLD first. This is the daily chart for GLD, up for the day, which was good. We're still remaining going for our uptrend on this trend line that we have here, just good. We're looking for the 6144 level, which is the 3 sigma. If we do break this high at so this is an important high to break. Then we're going for 6140. That's pretty much the highs that I'm looking at based on the fact that a couple of weeks ago we did break this long yearly trend line that we had tested a couple of times. We broke it here. Since then we could have not been able to break it up. So I'm looking at the 61.5 level, which is around here. That's the upside, and then from that I'm waiting for another flush to the downside, maybe going to the 49s again. So that's what I'm looking for in GLD. Now if we look at the VIX, here we have the daily chart. We were up almost 10%, but again pretty much doing nothing on the VIX, staying range bound, not making any high or any low. We start from here, we could see that here we may start a new high, another new high, third new high. We're gonna see if this rally is gonna be the fourth new high on the VIX. Maybe this is gonna be the final flush for the downside on the market. We get last flush here and then start rallying again. We don't want to see up down again because we're basically not doing anything on the market right now. For the intraday action on the VIX today, we saw some interesting action here. I mentioned the market here around these levels of the day. We were making highs here, but as you can see, the VIX did not make any new lows here. We gapped up and then no new lows here. While the market was making new highs around all of this time, we did not make any new low on the VIX. Again, when we failed to make any new high on the market, the VIX did start now going higher and higher and higher, ending a lot higher for the day, sold off into the last 20-30 minutes, but that was pretty much it. The VIX told us since we were making highs on the SPY, it did not trust the move up. So it was interesting to watch how the VIX was making highs and also the SPY was making highs. Same could be said for the bonds here. If we look at the daily chart for the bonds, we're gonna look at the 5-minute chart. And you can see here, this is the 30 bond futures. Here we did make a new low throughout the day, but it was not the low, and then we just started rallying. And the market was here making highs, so it was weird action. And again, same as the VIX, then started rallying and did not stop as the market sold off into a close. So it was interesting watching the divergence between the three of them today. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. We have a special offer by TradeStation. Get your Hansley Analytics proprietary indicators paid by TradeStation. Contact info Active Traders Office in Chicago, Peter Albino at the number listed below. See you tomorrow.